realm. In this way also, Maitreya, you should know that the inexpressible realm is neither other nor not other than that entity which is the sign of something conditioned to which an adventitious designation has been added on, i.e., this is form. Maitreya, if, O Lord, the Bodhisattva, the great being, when he proceeds in the wise observation which is in direct contact with the inexpressible realm, does not apprehend that entity which is the sign of something conditioned to which has been added on an adventitious designation, i.e., this is form, is it not so that he apprehends neither something which exists nor something which does not exist? The Lord, neither existence nor non-existence apply to that entity which is the sign of something conditioned. And why? On the occasion that you discriminate that entity which is the sign of something conditioned, on that occasion it is grasped by way of discrimination. But on the occasion that, when proceeding in the wise observation which is in direct contact with the inexpressible realm, you do not discriminate it, is it on that occasion grasped by way of non-discrimination? Maitreya, so it is, O Lord. The Lord, but if that is so, is this then not mere discrimination? The entity which is the sign of something conditioned to which an adventitious designation has been added, i.e., this is form. When, however, somebody proceeds in the idea that this is mere discrimination, or in the indiscriminate realm, then, since his discriminations have departed, how can he apprehend the existence or non-existence of that to which this adventitious designation, i.e., this is form, has been added on? IV. The three aspects. Maitreya, when the Bodhisattva who courses in the perfection of wisdom proceeds in the skill in the subdivision of dharmas, by which modes should he follow up the conceptual subdivisions of form? The Lord, by three modes, i.e., this is the imagined form, this is the discerned form, this is the dharmic nature of form. Maitreya, which are they? The Lord, imagined form, is the false imagination which has the own beingness of form for its object, and which is based on the name, notion, social agreement, concept, and conventional expression, form, with regard to that entity which is the sign of something conditioned. Discerned form is the definition of that entity which is the sign of something conditioned as in its dharmic nature mere discernment, as a verbal expression which is conditioned by discernment and to which refers this name, notion, social agreement, concept, and conventional expression, i.e., this is form. The dharmic nature of form is that dharmic nature of dharmas which is established whether the Tathagatas are produced or not. The established order of dharmas, the realm of dharma, the absence of own being which is characteristic eternally and through all eternity, constantly and through all time, of that discerned form because of that imagined form, the absence of self in dharmas, suchness, the reality limit. Maitreya, of these three kinds of form, which one should be viewed as unsubstantial, which one is substantial, and which one as neither substantial nor unsubstantial, but as derived from ultimate reality? The Lord, imagined form, should be seen as unsubstantial. Discerned form should, because of its substantiality, be viewed as substantial, although it never occurs as an independent reality. The dharmic nature of form should be viewed as neither unsubstantial nor substantial, but as derived from ultimate reality. Maitreya, the Lord has proclaimed that to speak of form is to make account of what is not too. But since there is this conceptual subdivision of form, with what hidden intent has the Lord then taught that to speak of form is to make account of what is not too? The Lord, what do you think, Maitreya, is form, the non-substantiality of form, or is it not? Maitreya, it is not, O Lord. The Lord, is form, then the fact that form is mere name, notion, concept, and conventional expression? Maitreya, it is not, O Lord. The Lord, by this method, Maitreya, you should know that what is imagined form, that is neither form nor no form. And what is neither form nor no form, that is non-dual. It is with this hidden intent that I have taught that to speak of this as form, is to make account of what is not too. What do you think, Maitreya, is the substantiality of discerned form, that form on account of which there occurs the name, notion, concept, and conventional expression form? Maitreya, it is not, O Lord. The Lord, what do you think, Maitreya, is form, the own beingness as well as the own marks of the discerned form which results from the sign of form being imagined? Maitreya, It is not, O Lord, the Lord. By this method, Maitreya, you should know that also what is discerned form is neither form nor no form. And what is neither form nor no form, that is non-dual. It is with this hidden intent that I have taught that to speak of this as form, is to make account of what is not too. What do you think, Maitreya, is form? The recognition of form in its dharmic nature by the fact that it is devoid of a self? Maitreya. It is not, O Lord. The Lord. Is then form the dharmic nature of form as it is thus in its dharmic nature? Maitreya. It is not, O Lord. The Lord. By this method, Maitreya, you should know that also form in its dharmic nature is neither form nor no form. And what is neither form nor no form, that is non-dual. It is with this hidden intent that I have taught that to speak of form, is to make account of what is not too. V. Comprehension. Maitreya. In a bodhisattva, who courses in the perfection of wisdom, who is thus skilled in the non-dual mark of form, who has avoided the two extremes and who progresses on the middle way, how should the mark of his comprehension be viewed? How that of his forsaking, realization, and development? The Lord. For the bodhisattva who courses in the perfection of wisdom, who has avoided the two extremes and who progresses on the middle way, the non-comprehension as well as the non-comprehension of form, that is his comprehension. The non-forsaking as well as the non-forsaking of form, as well as its non-realization, that is his realization. The non-development of the path as well as its non-development which he carries out for the forsaking of form, that is his development. Nirvana. Maitreya. What is the nirvana of the bodhisattva who courses in the perfection of wisdom and is thus endowed with this kind of comprehension, forsaking, realization and development? The Lord. Deep, Maitreya. Exceedingly deep is the nirvana of the bodhisattvas, the great beings. Maitreya. For what reason is it so deep, so exceedingly deep?